was there for about a week when I got the news that my older brother was murdered. And so that kind of hit me a little bit, hit me hard, I'm not going to say a little bit, but it hit me hard. And, and then here I was trying to figure out where I was going to stay now because I couldn't go back to the area where, I got into the incident right there. And so, I eventually found a place to stay right there. And, it was probably for about a couple of weeks before a door opened up for me to go to Mazatlan. So I ended up catching another plane, I just arrived there back in Guadalajara on a flight. And now about, 3 weeks, a month later, here I am going, catching another flight to Mazatlan. And so, and all this took place in early January of 1993. The irony of all this is in January of 91, I got into the mess that, that sent me to death row in the first place. And 2 years out there in Mexico, here I find myself January again, almost, almost to the start of the new year. I got in the mess over there, and they led me to prison and to get kicked out of Mexico. Now here I was back in Guadalajara, just about a month later, and the door opened up for me to go to Mazatlan, and I jumped on the opportunity, so, I took a flight, went to Mazatlan, and some people over there that knew some people that I knew offered to help me out, and that's basically how I lived, almost 5 years that I was on the run. Just one door closed, another door opened, and it was always somebody that knew somebody that I knew that was willing to help me out, and they understood my situation as well, and yet they were still willing to help me. And it says a lot. It says a lot when people are trying to to do what they can to help me out. It says a lot about who I am as a person, not what some district attorney wanted the public to know. And I will get into all that later as I continue my story, the way they portrayed me, the way they twisted the facts on the, on the case itself, things that happened. And, I will discuss this, and I will discuss my history with law enforcement as well. But for right now, here I am in Mazatlan, just trying to just start over again, start fresh. But I spent roughly about, I'd say almost 2 years right there in Mazatlan, and I got to know a lot of people right there. And, I had a good job, and I was doing all right there. And, just some things happened. I had my little run-ins with, with the judiciales there, but it wasn't, anything like back in Guadalajara where they beat the crap out of me. But, I was roughed up once right there by the judiciales, and I found myself getting angry over it, and I almost took it to another step with them, just for them the way they were, handling me, But it was just kind of strange the way it all panned out. But, I had been walking, minding my own business, going to a friend's house where they just swooped up on me out of nowhere. They grabbed me, body slammed me against the pickup truck, kicked my legs apart, and they kept slapping me in the back of the head and telling me where the hell I was going, and how come I have tattoos on me, because Mazatlan's tropical weather over there, and it's hot. So here I was with a muscle shirt on, and all my tattoos were exposed, and so they frown upon that out there. And so here I was getting slapped around again, and then I found myself tensing up, and my fists were tightening, and I was.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I was about to react when one of the judiciales stepped forward, and he recognized me from being with somebody that he knew. And he asked me, he goes, "Hey, aren't you so-and-so's a friend of so-and-so?" And I says, "Yeah." And he goes, "Hey, man," and he started telling the other judiciales, "Hey, leave this guy alone. He ain't up to, he ain't out there, doing wrong or nothing." And then we started talking, and they apologized for the way they treated me, but they jumped in the pickup truck.